Well, I mean, Mercedes-Benz is existing since almost 140 years, and I think it doesn't matter which region you are, wherever you go, it's Mercedes-Benz has the highest value in terms of luxury brand in the automotive industry. And this doesn't come automatically. I mean, we were the company who invented the cars, but we had to reinvent ourselves again and again and again in order to be on the top of this, on the top of the luxury brands automotive industry. And the same is here also in Mexico. Now basically we're coming with our new system, which we call Rediscover Mercedes-Benz. We want to basically increase the luxury experience for the customers, and this comes with two major changes. One thing is basically that in the past, when the customer wanted to buy Mercedes-Benz, he goes to his local dealership, and basically a local dealership has available what the local dealer is buying out of our stock. And based on this selection of cars, the customer can choose. And if he doesn't find the right model with the right configuration, whether it's the car or the engine or the interior, then he would have to look somewhere else and another dealer in another city or in the same city. What will change in the future is basically that we will have one stock, and the entire stock in Mexico is available to everybody. So it doesn't matter where you sit in Chihuahua or in Cancun, every customer has access to the full stock. And as such, he has a bigger chance to find exactly the car of his desire, with the right color, with the right configuration, and so on. So the availability of options is much bigger than it was in the past. So this is basically advantage number one. And number two is, in the past, the customer went to the dealer and was selecting a car, and then he negotiated the price. And then it could happen that if then he purchasing a car, and then next time he has a barbecue event and meets a friend, and then the friend is purchased by chance the same car, and he tells him that he paid 5% less, then he would be very disappointed. What will change in the future, we will have one price in the entire country. So it doesn't matter whether you buy the car again in Cancun or Chihuahua, it's basically the same price. So we take care that the prices are more suitable and appropriate and fair in the country, and the customer doesn't have to negotiate anymore. So it's basically one price available everywhere, and as such the salesperson of the dealer can focus more about the characteristics of the car to explain the cars, or what's more suitable for the customers, or the explanation of the car and the products. It becomes much more in the focus than it was in the past. Well, we now were preparing this implementation since a period of almost 2 years. And we are not the first market, so there were 10 other markets who went live with this model already in the world. As such, we had a very good preparation time, and now we also could prepare in terms of having all the systems ready and systems integrated from end to end, online to offline, and end to end means when the customer gets in contact with the company online or offline for the first time until the point of time he takes over the car from the dealer. Well, the main benefits for the brands I explained already. That's basically having access to the entire stock and having a one price. For the brand, it's basically what we want to increase is the luxury experience for the customer. So first of all, that the sales process that we have now implemented is state of the art globally. And I think we are the first one in Latin America who have introduced this. Well, the outlook is for us basically now we want to set the standard here, and we expect that time by time the customer will get familiar with this process. So everybody then has to experience by himself going into the process. Of the new registrations are electric. Here we are on a relatively low level yet, but I think this is increasing over time, and hopefully the infrastructure in the country will also improve. We are basically prepared to have all the product offering that the customer wants, whether it's a combustion engine, whether it's a hybrid, or whether it's a full electric. So we offer the customer all the choices, and the customer can select what fits best his needs. But for sure this will develop. We are in a transformation phase, and also Mexico and Latin America will go through this transformation phase. So there are many touch points for the customer to get in touch with the brand. For us, it's important that the customer gets familiar with the concept and then makes his own experience, and hopefully is satisfied by the luxury experience. Well, the Mexican market for us, it's the biggest market in Latin America. For us, it's a hub because from here we have the hub for the entire region. It's the most important market. It's also the biggest market and the market that gives you a very good experience about the customers in Latin America.